Hello and welcome to Perky Penny Paper Arts. Today I have a super quick, super shiny Valentine's Day card to share with you. I'll be using the Deco Heart die set from the recent Simon Says Stamp Dicember release, and this pretty paper that I think's been sitting around my craft room untouched since last Valentine's Day. Well, I think it's about time to use it. I started by cutting the intricate heart shape out of this shiny fuchsia paper. This paper was on the thinner side and cut like a breeze, which always makes me happy. I then took a piece of 4 1/4 inch by 5 1/2 inch white cardstock and positioned and die cut the accompanying heart die out of the top center. You would use an acetate for this normally, but I decided to go with vellum because I felt like the fuchsia paper alone was enough shine for this card. I cut a scrap of vellum and applied it to the back of the heart-shaped opening. This is an extremely intricate die, and the paper was quite delicate, so I slowly, carefully, and patiently applied dotted tape runner to the back. I went with this type of adhesive as opposed to the wet glue because I didn't want to worry about adhesive showing on the vellum. This die was so thin it would have been a real concern. I did have a little oops and part of the die tore, but this was actually no issue, as you'll see when the card is complete. I had this scrap of paper which wasn't enough to create a border all the way around my card, so I decided to cut 2 strips that were slightly over 1/4 inch wide, and then cut 1/4 inch off the left and right side of my white heart panel. I attached the 2 strips to a 4 1/4 inch by 5 1/2 inch white card base, and then popped up the focal point with some foam tape for dimension. The finishing touch was the scripty I Love You die from Lawn Fawn, which I die cut out of the fuchsia once again. I used the Zig glue pen for this since it was definitely not going to stand up to the dotted tape runner, and I didn't have the same concerns I had when I was attaching to vellum. I typically lose the dots to my eyes, but I was lucky this time and it stayed in the die. To apply it in place, I put a small amount of glue on the back of the dot, and then, while holding it in the location where I wanted it, I pressed down on the dot with my pokey tool until it was glued in place. And there you have it, a clean and simple, quick and easy Valentine's Day card that anyone would be excited to receive. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video today. I appreciate your comments and thumbs up, and hope if you haven't subscribed already, you'll take the time to click the buttons to subscribe and receive notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos. I look forward to sharing again soon. Until next time, happy card making!